Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a Thanksgiving Day special of the Peak Season Podcast, the podcast where we are always thankful. Happy Thanksgiving, Tyler. How's it going?
Great, Luke. Happy Thanksgiving. And glad to be here and wish you and your family an amazing time on your getaway trip.
Thank you very much. We're at ground zero for short-term rentals this week. Thanksgiving in the Smokies. So hopefully it's going to go great. Of course, we're pre-recording this ahead of time. But it wouldn't be Thanksgiving if we didn't drop a little bonus episode for everybody and just sort of touch on something that's very important to us, and that is holiday bonuses. We're going to go over the who, the what, and the when of holiday bonuses, what we do for our teams, and what some of the industry standards are, and just sort of lay that out for people so they can make their own decision about what's best for their business.
Yeah, Luke, I think it's really important. We've talked about this quite a bit in our various podcasts, but taking care of the people that you know and trust and the ones that are really the boots on the ground for us throughout the year when we're not physically there all the time. So showing that appreciation and value and expressing gratitude to them is critically important to our business. And, so today, again, we're going to just talk about, let's start with the who, Luke. So who is it that you give a bonus to?
Well, absolutely. It's going to be the cleaners, our cleaning team, our inspectors, the people that are in the property every single day. I would absolutely, if you have a great cleaner and you want to keep them, a holiday bonus of some type is in order. And I go a little bit further, and I also will do my go-to handyman or maybe anybody that I would rely on regularly like that. I'm going to throw them a little bonus as well.
Yeah, I agree. I'm in the same mindset as you. I'd say past couple of years I didn't have like a set handyman, so wasn't really a thing I was looking at. This year maybe a little bit different, but definitely 100% without hesitation. But my cleaner or cleaners. But let's dive into that too. Let's say you had 10 people on a cleaning crew. Are you giving them all 10 a bonus?
No, I'm usually going to bonus out the lead one, the person that I have communication with, and let them sort of distribute as they see fit. So the person that I'm dealing with on a day-to-day basis, it's their team, and ultimately I trust them to distribute the bonuses as they see fit.
Yeah, that's a great call. So we kind of talked about the who. I don't necessarily think that other people that I use for different services need a bonus. Like example, I have a snowplow guy, right? You and I use the same snowplow guy. Great person, but I pay him for his service as needed, and it's not as frequent. It's not as time crunch of things that happen. But I will say there was a time where I was in a crunch and there was a ton of snow that fell down real quick, and I did shoot him a Venmo. I did shoot him a quick Venmo as an additional payment, just as a thank you, because he was, at another place, and
Yeah.
I wanted to give him that special thanks.
All right, so that covers the who. So with the what, I think this is a question that comes up quite frequently on some of the Facebook groups and then just different circles. But I think the minimum for your cleaners is going to be the cost of one clean. Any less than that, and it doesn't really show the appreciation. So to me, that's where I'm starting, one clean, and then I go up from there based on the cleaner and how helpful they've been. And I kind of let my conscience be my guide. What do you do, Tyler?
Yeah, same thing, Luke. My base is always going to be one clean, but then from there, I kind of look at, and my cleaners know that I do typically go over, especially based on the 5-star cleanliness reviews that I get. So when you're going through Airbnb, you have to rank multiple things, and cleanliness is one of those. And so I look at that and use that as a guide. And also to your point, I'm also looking at anything else that they helped in a pickle that saved us. Although in some of those instances, I'll probably just Venmo them as a thank you right then and there, but still taking that into consideration.
I think that's a important thing to kind of zoom in on. And just because we're doing holiday bonuses and we're planning on it all year doesn't mean you can't give your cleaner a bonus in the in-between times, or anybody else that helps you out. Throw a little extra on the clean if it was a difficult day, or if they were, they seem stressed about something. I think that's something that we should be doing to take care of our people throughout the year. But when is the best time, you think, to be bonusing out these cleaners? Are you waiting until Christmas Eve? Are you doing it early December?
No, not at all. When do most people shop and look for bargains? Black Friday. So I always put a reminder in my schedule, and actually I have one set for Monday. So looking at around, that week of Black Friday to hand out those bonuses.
Yeah, I do the same thing, and I learned it from you when we first talked about it a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But it makes perfect sense. I'll try and send it no later than the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, but if not, Monday or Tuesday. And it gives a good time to say, hey, extra thankful for you this year. Here's a little bonus. Looking forward to another great year.
And there's other things that you can do, right? Maybe it's not always cash incentivized. There's other types of things that maybe based on your relationship with your cleaners, you may know. Maybe they always talk about how much they love your cabin. They love cleaning your cabin. They love the views. Maybe it's an opportunity to, give them a few days or a couple days at your place. Maybe that's their bonus. I just think outside the box, listen, and have a good heartbeat on, or a good pulse check, I guess, if you will, on your, those that you're going to give a bonus to. And again, just be generous, be grateful, and be kind.
Yeah, I think offering a stay or some other gift card or something is great, but I would do that on top of a monetary bonus because I think people count on it as part of their compensation almost in this industry. So I wouldn't want to feel like I was avoiding a monetary bonus by giving them something else.
True.
It would be a bonus to me, like a bonus to the bonus. All right. So we covered the who, the what, the when of holiday bonuses. We will let you get back to your holiday season. As always, we are thankful for you here at the Peak Season Podcast. We'd appreciate a 5-star review, and we will catch you in the peak season. Take care, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.